at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Check back daily for new designs at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store.
Arizona's lovable fat guy on your internet radio. Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze.
Welcome to the show, everyone, everywhere. We are back, and look who's alive. The boys are alive, and Andre, as always. This is going to be great.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm hanging on by a thread, but I'm here.
Were you able to actually secure the coronavirus for yourself, DA?
Nah, I missed it yet again.
Do or do not. There is no try.
I know Fat Yoda.
That's Foda.
I am hungry, am I? Here's the thing. The boys are back. They are feeling well. I'm going to just start the show off, and I'm going to take the rest of the show off, I'm going to start the show off. Then I'm going to take the rest of the show off.
Okay. So we can talk about the Suns Lakers. Matter of fact, I'll just share my screen and we can just watch it all together.
That's going to not end very well. DT will be doing jumping jacks by the fourth segment, nevertheless.
He ain't working out.
So you guys are feeling better,
True.
I see. You guys are feeling better.
I'm not, but I'm here.
How are you? You don't look as bad as you did last week.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm in the same boat. I had a fever yesterday of 102.
Damn.
You got the Rona again.
No. I feel a lot better, but literally I slept all day yesterday, and that's not exaggeration. I woke up at 4, went back to bed around 6 after
4
I called
a.m.?
out. Yeah,
Okay.
called out and didn't wake up again until 4 p.m.
Damn.
Must be nice.
I was my body was no, it is time for the Negro reboot.
And see, I was the opposite. I was up all night until 3:30. I went down a rabbit hole listening to Little Baby and old Kendrick Lamar CDs, or not even CDs, just songs.
Oh, you were listening to old Fat Guy Radio Show episodes so you can know some of the inside jokes that DT and I dropped?
Yeah, I mean, I should have. I would have went to sleep much easier.
You son of a bitch.
Because I'm tired today.
You're tired today. I'm tired because last night, I'm going to blow my friend's spot up right now.
Ooh, blow that stuff up.
Last night, my friend, who you guys know because he's also our technician for the show, and he's responsible for a lot of the computers that are operating and running, and that's when we have computer problems, it's his fault. Well, he last night was home alone because his wife and child was away, and he decided that he was going to act like a teenage little girl and keep me on FaceTime until 2:00 in the morning.
Ooh.
No matter
That's
how
rough.
many times I hung up on him, he'd call back.
Oh, you hung up on him?
I hung up on him several times. I says, this is ridiculous. We are two grown ass men. I am not on a FaceTime call at 2:00 in the morning unless there is something shaking and rumbling on the other side.
DA hung up on me at a FaceTime call.
Nah, that's cap. We both hung up.
Nah, you hung up on me. You was like, nah, bro, I'm at work. I got to call you back.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that was I remember that day.
But he wasn't trying to keep you on the phone for the purposes of having company. Now, look, I understand that I've been. I understand. You guys have just hurt my feelings. I understand that I'm the single guy. I don't have anyone that I would even disturb being on the phone till 2:00. But he had no purpose. He was literally laying on his couch watching TV, not even talking to me.
What was he watching?
Oh,
I don't know, some like a concrete rescue thing on TLC or something. Something stupid.
That's a good show.
It's not. And I kept telling him I don't want to sit. Now the reason why we ended up on a FaceTime is because we were having some conversations. DT DA, you guys are very aware that we're about to do some gutting and ripping here in this studio.
Yeah.
And I'm working with him on some new things that we might be getting installed. And then it led into, our friendship. We talked friendship, then we talked business, then we talked back friendship. He was lonely last night.
Is it one of those people that when you do hint at, all right, man, I'm about to, and then they just immediately go into something else?
See, there's no hinting when it comes to me, DA. I come right out of these fat McDonald's Happy Meal eating lips. I come right out and tell you, I'm tired. This call is over.
Ooh,
that's blunt.
See,
Right.
I can't do that on the phone. But like in person, I know, like I can't stay on the phone long. I don't like being on the phone. But in person, there are certain people that, like, if I haven't seen them in a while, like, we'll hang out one time and we'll be like, all right, this is the cutoff time. We both got to go home, and we'll both end up like 2-3 hours later after the cutoff time, still talking and finding new things to talk about. And we're like, we really should be leaving, but let's keep talking.
And
is there like sexual tension or
No, there never was. In his formative days when DT was fun, he would hang out at my house.
Yeah.
Also pre-COVID. I'll give COVID a little bit of this credit, but he would hang out at the house, and that was a thing that a lot of people that were involved in the beginning of what we do now, they would just chill at my place, and it was a lot of fun. It would be everybody that would be there, but DT would always linger a little longer than everybody else, and I'd be like, cool, and I wouldn't even be talking to him because he entertains himself after a few minutes.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about that is I watched South Park, and Kenny was the same way, and Kenny was also poor. So I think the correlation of it is having little money and not wanting to leave.
No, the correlation is that my house was closer to the studio than his house was at that time. So instead of him driving 45 minutes home, he would just drive, 10, 12 minutes to where I am and just say, I'm just going to crash here. And then sometimes I'll be like, okay, I'll be back in a little bit. And I go upstairs and start doing something, and then eventually just nod off and fall asleep. Wake up and woken up in the morning to my front door closing, and it's DT leaving. I totally forgot he was even in there.
Early in the morning too. I'd leave at like
crack
2, 3,
of dawn.
4 o'clock.
No, that's love.
Because you got to beat the traffic too.
Yeah. So you take like a power nap at Corey's house.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's
pretty
sweet.
much.
But I would just ignore him there. But last night, my boy, I guess he was just extra lonely and didn't want to get off the phone, and I'm really trying to find the lonely song, but clearly I cannot.
And you're better than me, because I just would have hung up and turned on Do Not Disturb.
I did that when I finally had enough. Okay, this is the setup. I'm literally laying in my waterbed. The motion of the ocean is rocking me, baby, rocking me all to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my phone on a stand, on a gooseneck stand, over my face.
Wait, you have a gooseneck stand for your phone?
Yeah, I use that for when I'm filming my OnlyFans videos. So I have a gooseneck stand.
OnlyPans.
Yeah, OnlyPans, my cooking show. That was off the dome too. That was off the dome.
And DJ's doing no writing.
That's okay. He's not.
I said OnlyPans first. What are you talking about?
I know, and then I made it extra funny because that's what we do, and you still didn't write it. Here's the thing. I had the phone above my face because I've had too many nights where I'm on OnlyPans and I drop my phone on my face right before I get to complete the dinner. And so I don't want that to happen in this situation. So what I tried to do, and
that ruins the situation.
It does.
I know.
Because there's nothing like an iPhone hitting your face right when you're about to,
Or if you do it at the same time, it's another strawberry shortcake, but that's a recall that you don't want to go to.
Well, if you're baking a pecan pie, the one thing you don't want to do is burn the nuts.
That's true. You don't want to burn the nuts.
Now we're starting to steam up here. So I had it on a stand, and then only thing illuminating my face, because all the lights were off, was the glow of my laptop. because I watch Roseanne before I go to bed every night. That's very well documented on the show. Hello, listener.
Roseanne
Bill.
or Scrubs.
Or Scrubs. And Scrubs is no longer on the Zon, so I have to get the Scrubs on the Hulu. And I only have the Hulu on my Amazon TV. But he was talking to me, and I kept hanging up, and he kept calling back, and I kept answering. And I kept hanging up, and he kept calling back, and of course I kept answering. Because you know what? Yes, I was irritated and tired from being on the phone till 2 o'clock in the morning, but it also felt good to feel needed.
Aw. Because you're also lonely too.
I am very lonely.
He's very lonely.
Thank you. I really want to find that song, and before this show is over, I have to play it, or I will end up shooting myself in the parking lot.
So are we going to address that you have a Negro headphone necklace?
I do not have a Negro
Right?
headphone necklace.
I thought it was a bull ring.
No. What's it called? A Charleston?
It is.
Nah, it's a Prince Charles.
It's it's headphones, and it was a belated birthday gift.
Oh, nice.
And it's headphones, and
You're welcome.
It's very heavy. Now
I mean, black chains usually are.
I don't know if it's real or not.
It's not.
I don't know if it's gonna turn my neck green, but it was a gift. It was.
I got it out of the 25-cent thing.
It was sent to our PO box, and I appreciate it, and I wore it last week, so not anything new.
I didn't even notice it last week.
We were so sick last week. I didn't even notice that Corey changed the lights in his place.
Like, where's the on air sign too? Did that change last week?
Man, you really were down.
Wait, where
bad
is the on
sick
air
last week? I explained this. It fell off the wall.
Oh no!
It's on
Like
the,
Michael Jackson.
It's on the floor. It's on the
That's
floor.
good. I wish I would have thought of that.
And you know what?
Maybe you did in another universe.
You guys are
Ooh.
pulling my leg. You guys are pulling my leg. The on air sign fell off.
On F?
The on F sign fell on the floor, and I'm not going to fix it because you know what's about to happen here. They're kicking us out, and I'll be doing this from the parking lot or my garage.
Are they
We
really?
have all the equipment.
Well, some of it's got to stay here. Some of it I've got to. No, I'm kidding. We're not getting kicked out.
I was going to say, I got a ski mask. We can make sure we get that equipment.
Maybe.
We don't pay insurance there.
You ain't getting in here. Everybody's back in the building now. The securities are back up, and everybody's here now.
I'm glad they are. It makes it more fun.
No.
Let them be there.
It makes it like a game now.
Phoenix popping. Ah.
So lo and behold, you are welcome to keep me up till 2 o'clock in the morning, but I only have one rule. And DT, you are very familiar with this one particular rule that I have if you're going to keep me up until 2 o'clock in the morning. And DT, that rule is
Pants off.
exactly.
Yeah. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. We got the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. Hey, America. You wanna laugh? How about you get done with the Fat Guy? Yes, we got Corey. He's bougie, yeah. And we got DT. He never does anything. And then DA. He's lazy. And little D, yo, he's crazy. Put them together, they are fun. Here we come again with the Fat Guy Radio Show. Run it. Radio Show. Radio Show. Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. We got the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the radio show, not a podcast. Oh. Boom. Let's go.
Live from Arizona, USA, and broadcasting to over 79 countries with more than 1 million downloads worldwide, heard by the best fatnatics. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, home of Arizona's hot talk radio. I'm joined by our executive producer, Daniel DT Taylor.
What's good?
And our co-host, Doug the D.A. Andrew.
Holla.
And I am your host, Corey Blaze. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. We welcome your comments on our live stream or tweet us your comments to @FatGuyRadioShow. Please use hashtag Fat Guy Radio Show. That's all one word. We may read your comments on the air. You never know. You're also welcome to slide into our DMs before, during, or after the show. Follow Fat Guy Radio Show on all popular social media. And ladies and gentlemen, today's show is brought to you by our swag merch store. Just released in honor of Pride Month, the Fat Guy Radio Show Pride Design. Starting at just $19.99, this design of audio waveforms in the colors of the Pride flag with pride in bold white lettering symbolizes more than just a hot design. The use of audio waves depicts the need for more public platforms to speak up for LGBTQ plus rights. Grab this limited edition Pride design in men's and women's premium t-shirt, fitted t-shirt, premium tank top, or rock the design as a sticker. And for those first to order any t-shirt in the next 2 days, we'll take 15% off. 15% off everything in the store. Select your design, add it to your cart, click the redeem button for 15% off. And a little birdie told me this month of June may be filled with a lot of discounts in that swag merch store. So I'd really pay attention to it. Grab our LGBTQ Pride design today, along with many more designs available now at fatguyradioshow.com/store. Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Yeah. Well, welcome to the showdy. Whoa, everybody. My goodness, it's a light show. It's like a Black Mexican mixed light-skinned show today.
Ooh, nah, it's just a black show.
Means it's going to be a lot of ranting about DA, about stuff.
Hey, rant about me, baby.
That means absolutely nothing. Real quick, here at the top of the show, let's go ahead and get it out the way. I was hoping he was going to be able to join us today, but he's not able to. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, June 4th, is my little baby brother, DJ Little D's birthday.
Yeah, buddy.
And I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. He probably won't answer, but it is his birthday, so I'm going to see if I can get him on the phone if he's not in the middle of driving. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just calling him on my iPhone because this was not planned. Guarantee you
FaceTime him.
This will go wrong. He's in his truck if he answers at all.
Hello?
Hey, Little D. You're on the air right now because it's your birthday tomorrow, and I wanted to call you and wish you happy birthday.
Oh, right on. Lady K on here too?
No, I don't know if Lady K is on there. DA, is Lady K on the show?
Nah, and if she was, I wouldn't tell him anyway.
She's not in the chat just yet. She might be running a little late, but Little D, the first thing out of your mouth is Lady K on the show.
I know, not even a thank you.
How about thank you, big bro, for wishing me happy birthday and saving my ass?
I mean, yeah, that's cool, but I want her to sing that like she did you. I don't want to hear.
Oh, that's real.
So that's
real.
Yeah.
So I guess me singing you happy birthday has no effect at this point.
Unless you put on some panties.
I take it.
No, I'm not singing for you, you little narrow ass. You ruined my entire Memorial Day weekend, you son of a rat bastard.
Hey, I appreciate you for what you did. That's what Big Brother's for.
That is
Aww.
that is very true. I do love my little brother more than anything, and I'm gonna talk about your ass real bad once I hang up. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Just like black people.
Hey, Lil D spitting nothing but facts.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Now I can do my I can do my wedding. Yeah, I didn't tell a bride that my computer crashed, but I would bring her out.
You did? Oh, you didn't tell the client that you had a computer issue. Well,
You never said one time, so now she really ain't gonna know. But I don't want to say that. Hey, by the way, my laptop crashed right before I do your wedding. I don't want to bring her out.
well, speaking that you just announced that on the show that's going to post, 72 hours before her wedding, that she might very well hear. You might have just shot yourself in the foot.
Listen, I didn't think this part of it out.
All right, so what are your plans for tomorrow? I would imagine that you're probably not going to do anything but work all day. What are you going to do for your birthday tomorrow?
I took the birthday out so I can get my Al Bundy on.
Oh, you're going to sit around the house and do nothing.
Lounge, put the hand in the pants.
My hands in my pants.
Yeah, that's what DA just said. Sit around, put the hands in the pants, and that's exactly what DA is doing, or DT is doing right now, giving us a visual of the Al Bundy right now. So you're just gonna vegetate tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
That means he's not gonna do anything, little D.
Yep, just gonna Sagittarius.
Okay, all right, very good.
Did you say Sagittarius?
He says Sagittarius. I don't know what that means. Well, happy birthday from all of us, little bro. I know you're at work. I don't want to keep you too long because the last time I kept you on the phone while you were at work, you drove that big truck through an elementary school.
Hey, that wasn't me, okay?
And and after that same incident that happened in 1984, we agreed to not allow that to happen anymore. So happy birthday to you, little bro. I hope you get some, and you know what you got to do to repay me for what I did for you.
Oh, yeah. You want me to go live?
All right, Lil D, thank you very much. That's all the time that we have with you today. Happy birthday, little bro. Love you.
Thank you.
Hey, send me the link, little D. Send me the link.
All right, little bro, get back to work, crazy motherfucker. Oops. I dumped myself. That's 22:06. So yeah, tomorrow's my little brother's birthday. He's not gonna do anything. It's gonna be great. But he mentioned, boys, that yeah, I came through big from little bro for his DJ business, and it absolutely ruined my Memorial Day weekend.
I mean, what's ruined?
I mean, really ruined.
Like on a scale of 1 to ruin, how ruined was it?
Well, it was ruined. I didn't get to eat. I didn't get. See. You guys know, what am I, if anything?
Anal.
Fat.
A fat anal. Fat anus.
You know what? Sometimes I should just know that my feelings are going to get hurt. I don't even know why I bring them to work when I do.
Just expect them.
I am a planner. And my little brother is...
So you're nuts.
Yeah, no, not a planter, a planner. Planner.
Oh, okay.
A planner. And I like to have myself scheduled out and planned on things that I want to do. And my Memorial Day plans were just completely offset by my little brother's business and his computer crashing. And it resulted, basically, to save you a lot of the details, it basically caused me to spend 7 hours of the day on this past Monday at my little brother's house.
Ooh.
Very uncomfortable visit because he has abandoned all masking and has yet to get any vaccination. So it's a little worrisome for me.
Just put a mask on.
And then he looks at me while I'm there and he says, "Is hanging out with your little brother going to kill you?" I said, "Yeah."
I mean,
it might.
It might. You know, so yeah, I had on my mask. I had on my hazmat suit. I had on 2 pairs of gloves. I was wearing a condom. You just want to be safe for whatever can possibly happen.
They don't mention corona going through the pee-pee head, but it's possible.
No, I have yet to prove that.
I have yet to prove that.
I can't. Oh man, I want to say this so bad. Oh,
say it. Don't have a vagina. Say it.
No. All right, live streamers, DT, get ready. I have yet to find a corona cock. That's 24:30. So I was trying to walk him through some issues, you know, remotely, but we ended up rebuilding his computer in totality. Okay. And we rebuilt it for his DJ software, and upgraded his DJ software because the version he was working on was like 9 years old.
And that's probably what crashed it.
And it probably is what crashed it. So it kept crashing. So we upgraded it. We got everything loaded in there, over 25,000 songs. Re-uploaded. It took 4 hours just to upload his songs.
How big is that hard drive?
It's massive, dude. We got him packed out real big and nice in there.
And that could be it too. A lot of that big archive. You know, the computer has to search through all those files.
And that takes a while because his DJ software has to reequate itself to all those files are. And then you have to set it to go out there and look for it. And that took an additional 12 hours for it to do.
And then you can't forget that when you install the single slate and everything, that you got to decombobulate and reiterate.
It sounds like you've done this before. So nevertheless, we ended up getting him back up and running, but then we ran into a problem. his tables, his turntables. The manufacturer never wrote a patch for the latest version of iOS.
Wow.
So we had to.
Even recognize
You
it.
guys are so not interested in.
I'm
this.
listening.
I'm
They weren't even
DA's
recognizing.
not listening. DA's staring off into the sun.
119, 110, and I'm staring off into some nuggets.
Nevertheless, I hooked up my brother. I say it was ruined, but actually it wasn't ruined because I was able to spend a lot of time with my little niece, who has decided that I, Uncle Corey, am her best friend.
Oh, poor girl.
Screw you, DA. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here, ladies and gentlemen. More fun and more thrills on the other side of this. A little teaser. Maybe we'll get to this. I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to do any teasers because we come back and then I don't feel it and we don't go that way. So here's the tease. The tease is there is no tease. We'll be right back on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
No tease.
Let me tell you about the app Doug the DA Andrew.
Is it porn?
No, it's not porn. It's close to porn. It's us.
Oh, that's better than porn.
There's an app that we have, the Fat Guy Radio Show app, available in the Apple Store.
In the Apple Store?
In the Apple Store, not the Orange Store, the Apple Store.
Okay, I was going to go to the banana store.
No, the Apple Store. And our app is where you can get every show that we've ever recorded. I mean, people use iTunes, people use other apps, but Fat Guy Radio Show app is a direct link right to us so you can hear our shows uninterrupted on your iPhone or iOS device.
All right, slow down. The Strawberry Store, I can go to Skinny Guy Podcast and listen to everything.
No, it's the Apple Store, and you go to FatGuyRadioShow.com/app, and boom, bam, it directs you to your app store, and you can download our app. It's at a cost that even you can afford.
What is that, like $2?
No, it's free.
Free is my favorite number.
The free Fat Guy Radio Show app, ladies and gentlemen, download it today for your iOS device, and you can get our show on the go wherever you are, and it's CarPlay compatible.
CarPlay?
CarPlay.
Next level.
Fat Guy Radio Show app.
I'm on it.
Are you?
They're wacky, they're zany, wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
Back to the fun and folly. It's Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Time to find a gift for dad. At Walmart.com, you'll find Father's Day gifts to make him smile. Shop tech, watches, sporting goods, greeting, and gift cards. Fun finds for every father. For the nature lover, finds in the cutting edge tech, and those all important do-it-yourself projects. Shop today and save. When we shop Walmart, we start at FatGuyRadioShow.com. And while I'm in the Walmart spot, I actually remembered the vegetable lasagna prop from that I mentioned last week. And this is the Amy's vegetable lasagna that you can find at Walmart. I'm sure it's available, at other stores, but we ask you to go to Walmart and get it. But this was actually very delicious. Very delicious for a frozen vegetable lasagna.
It wasn't that he forgot it last time. It's just he hadn't finished eating it yet. So
no, it's a one serve. This is a one person serve. It's not that big of a serving.
I know, but you hadn't eaten it yet.
I had eaten it. And this is the box left over that I left on my counter, meaning to bring it to the show last time. And I forgot it. And then I remembered it this time because when I got home from the last show, because it was an abbreviated show, I got home with a lot of time on my hands. Don't know what I'm going to do with my hands. And I remembered to put it in the trunk to bring to the show this week. So check those out. Make it for your father on Father's Day.
Ooh.
If there still is a Father's Day.
Oh.
Well, DA, I'm not trying to bring the party down, but the cancel culture has struck again, DA.
I don't believe in that, but go ahead.
There's a question circulating on social media. Should Father's Day be banned because it's disrespectful to single mothers and same-sex couples? Here's what
How?
this is what they're saying. Father's Day is so offensive to same-sex parents and single mothers. Stop the patriarchy and ban Father's Day. Hashtag yes all women. Hashtag feminism.
You have a day, Mother's Day. So same-sex women couples who have children have both Mother's Day. Single mothers have Mother's Day. This isn't a slap to your faces. This is saying, hey, for those families, because if you cancel Father's Day, what happens to those same-sex father couples that have children? What day do they celebrate?
Very true. And you bring up Mother's Day, but someone's counter-arguing on social media saying that Mother's Day should also be canceled because it would fall under the same offense. It would be disrespectful to single fathers and same-sex couples. It's an argument that is the most ridiculous argument the internet has ever had, next to Lion King or whatever that guy's name was.
I swear, people will fight for equality all the time, and these are the two most equal days.
Right.
They say, hey, if you are in this group, this is your day to celebrate, and then a couple of months later or the next month later, here's another day for the other group to celebrate.
Right. And if
And
you don't
everyone's
have any
included.
kids, you just wait till Christmas.
So DT, are you saying during the month of June that there are only man and woman groups?
You know what, DA? You are such an instigating son of a monkey.
Why are you so close to your
Why
camera?
are you so close to the camera right now?
Oh, I
we
see.
we can have a you day, and whatever you identify as, this is your day. So if
Happy
you have
You
children,
Day!
if you have children and you are a you, we, he, them, she, whatever, it doesn't matter what your pronouns are. On you day, you can celebrate with your people.
It's You Day. I love You Day. Hey, what day is it? It's You Day.
And only turns you can make on you day are U-turns.
Yo, you can't only make U-turns. And you have to watch the movie Up because it starts with a U.
Exactly.
That's a sad ass movie too.
I know, that fat guy and all that fat bastard in those balloons.
Squirrel.
Did you hear the theory that the boy is dead and he's just escorting the old man to death?
Hey, DA, I'm sorry, spoiler alert. The guy was dead. Bruce Willis was dead the entire movie.
Oh,
Hey.
I learned that after the first
Hey,
movie.
spoiler alert.
Spoiler
Dinosaurs eat people.
alert. And they're probably going to eat Father's Day.
Hey, spoiler alert. Queen Latifah ain't fat no more.
Oh yeah, she look good. Hey, but honestly though, do y'all really care about holidays that don't fall during the week? Because they can get rid of Mother's Day, they can get rid of Father's Day. It's on a Sunday. You don't get a day off.
That's
Traffic
true.
isn't lighter. Matter of fact, traffic is even heavier
Yeah, 'cause
for a
everyone
weekend
trying
day.
everyone trying to visit their family. My question is, why can't we make more federal holidays that give us time off?
Exactly.
Like the one holiday that is the first one that should be the first new federal holiday, and I agree with this, even though I'm not a big watcher. The Monday after Super Bowl Sunday should be a federal holiday.
Mm,
It should literally. That has been an argument for
It should be.
years.
I would be offended though.
And we'll
I would
call
be
it
offended.
Recovery Day.
Why would you be offended by the Monday after Super Bowl being a holiday, DA?
Because I always argue that basketball is better than football. So if they make the day after the Super Bowl the biggest game in the sport, then that's going to validate people saying that, see, football's way better than basketball. Basketball doesn't have a holiday after the finals. So no.
Well, listen, coming from someone that's a huge
should.
basketball fan and not a football fan, football is way bigger than basketball in just the capita of fans.
No.
It also took Sunday away from the church.
Yeah, you don't draw 75,000 fans to watch a basketball game. You do draw 75,000 fans to watch a football game in a stadium. That's why basketball is played in an arena and football is played in a stadium. There's clearly a bigger fan base.
Now, the only argument I will make to this, because I can see validation in both. validity in both. The only thing is, when it comes to the NBA Finals, that day will switch every single
all the time,
because it can go it could be a 4-game sweep, it could be 5, 6, or 7 games at the most.
Sometimes 8.
So when would the holiday actually be? With football, we always know it's that first weekend in February, so we know that holiday will always be that first Monday following
all
the first
the
weekend
time,
every
DA.
single year. That's the only thing. It's what is it? Procedural wise, or what is the word I'm looking for?
I have no idea.
Structurally, no.
Systematically,
no, that's not it.
That's
it
not it
right.
either.
But
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Scheduling wise,
Write that down.
it would be wait, because I can't spell that.
Corey, spoiler alert, he hasn't written anything down all show.
We'll find out at the end of the show if I'm going to end up driving.
I have 5 down so far. Jerk face.
DA.
Stop.
All right.
DA hasn't even been paying attention to the show at all. This fool
And now he's
literally
eating.
has been off like this the whole show.
Yep. Staring at the game.
Which
Well,
hasn't
not
even
anymore.
started yet.
DA.
Has it started yet?
We actually got an email from someone that says, in defense of the Corey in the kitchen bit, which
I'd
we're
love
not
to hear this.
which we're not doing on the show today because
So you wrote your own email?
I did not have. I did not write my own email.
You said there's that to Corey Blaze.
To Corey from Corey.
Your
No.
show is great. Your segment is amazing. I love the way you talk. It's not too fast. Can you cook it for me next week? Yes, I will. Thank you, Corey. Love, Corey.
P.S. Screw DA. He's mean.
So someone wrote in and said, Corey, since you're doing Corey in the kitchen, I think DA should have to eat something on the show at any given time, at any moment, and then tell us what he's eating.
Ooh.
And they harken back to when you pop tacos up out of nowhere.
Well, thank you, emailer, for emailing.
We're not going to do it right now.
This right here
Okay, we are.
is
It's my
fancy,
slack.
homemade red beans and rice with cornbread. As you can see, the bowl was washed on the inside.
But not on the outside.
Look, we have
My question
a
is-
non-infinite dove.
Is that sausage in the red beans and rice?
I'm glad you asked, DT. See, what we do is we get a nice turkey sausage and we put it in the air fryer for 430 at about 37 minutes. Now that's 37 minutes per side. Spray it with a whole lot of vegetable oil and put a whole lot of slap your mama on it. Don't measure. We don't do that stuff. Then you close the oven door and 37 minutes later, you got your sausage.
Nice.
He hit the post and didn't even realize that he did.
That was it. No, I realized I did.
No, you didn't.
My question is, well, okay, it's not a question. I've only had red beans. So is it red beans and white rice, or is it what kind of rice is that?
I believe it's a wild one. Look, bruh, I don't cook it. I just eat it.
Because my grandma used to make red bean and rice, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't my favorite meal because there was never any meat in it. But adding the sausage to it might take it to another level.
Look, all I'm saying is more sausage, the better. You can even put shrimp in it.
That's my motto.
It's very versatile. And like I said, I have turkey sausage in mine. My lovely wife whipped it up and put a whole bunch of fixings in it.
All right.
So
And what I'm
this-
drinking here is an
Oh,
Arizona
Jesus.
iced tea.
Okay, we get it. Okay,
Half
fine.
and half Leonard Palmer. Wait, Arnold Palmer.
Doug Etta
Arnold.
prepares all your food because you would go into the kitchen and wouldn't be able to find yourself out of a wet paper bag.
If it was up to me, I would be making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I just learned to toast one side of the bread.
Oh, here we go. Nevertheless,
That's how you do it.
Someone has suggested that it's a funny bit for you to have food just pop up at random in the middle of the show.
And we didn't even plan that.
I disagree because it's distracting, along with the daycare center, but that's fine.
Hey, part of it.
You know,
Daddy.
and someone also mentioned it to me. I think it was Little D when I was at his house for 14 hours on Monday. He also mentioned, he says, Corey, maybe you should stop mentioning DA's daycare in the background because you edit the show so well, we can never hear him.
I never hear him, but I never hear the show.
But you never listen. So nevertheless, no Corey's in the kitchen. Father's Day canceled. This is just something stupid. I mean, come on, people. You can't cancel Father's Day. You can't cancel Mother's Day.
No.
Yes, we need more important holidays.
Like voting day.
Like, like the day after voting should be a federal holiday as well so that you can spend that day in the hospital after you got beat up for voting wrong.
Tax day should be a federal holiday so that we have all day to get that stuff in. Because you're sitting there. If you don't do your taxes early, you're sitting there tax day going and waiting at the end of the night trying to get it in.
I agree that tax day should be a federal holiday.
That's only because it falls on you.
It's the day before my birthday. So when you're done filing your taxes, you can plan that all-exclusive birthday getaway that you've never planned for me before. I don't have many birthdays left. Y'all better get on it.
Right. Don't take them for granted. AK-47 said, hey, guys. And she said, cancel them both.
You know what? I say cancel them both. Mother's Day.
Saves me money. Saves me money.
And then you know what it really is? It's Mother's Day and Father's Day just another one of those holidays for the greeting card companies like Valentine's Day?
Probably.
Yes.
But
100%.
I also don't want them to be canceled because once I start having kids, I kind of want to get presents on a random day that's not my birthday or Christmas.
See, if you love your kids right, my kids give me gifts at random. Now, they do the Father's Day thing, and they forget the birthday thing, and as they get older, the gifts get lesser. But I do get gifts randomly from my little people.
Are you randomly going to get like a new pair of shoes? Or are you randomly going to get like the tool set you really wanted?
Oh, they know better to buy me shoes.
That's the stuff I want.
Oh,
or tools.
I want tools.
You don't need no tools. You ain't building nothing.
I build stuff all the time.
Nevertheless, I say cancel it all. If it's not a federal holiday, it should be canceled. Halloween too. Get that off the calendar.
Halloween,
or make it a federal.
I can eat candy and wear a mask. Hey, it's been Halloween for like the last 14 months. Everybody's been wearing a mask and eating candy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I never even thought of that.
It's been Halloween for the last 15 months.
How are we gonna do Halloween this year?
We all gonna take our mask off.
Ooh. And put a different mask on.
Ooh,
mine's gonna be a white sheet with two eyes cut out.
That's not that's not right, Django. That's not a ghost.
Yeah.
That's not a ghost, Django. That's not a ghost.
It was Bruce Willis all movie.
Just make sure that you cut the holes right. My holes ain't cut out right. I can't see a damn thing through these holes.
Well, that's the last time me and mine does anything for y'all's.
Look, maybe if I just rip the hole a little bit, I just rip. Oh, darn it, I didn't rip it too much. Can you see my face through this? I didn't rip my head too much.
The only reason Corey can quote that movie verbatim is because he borrowed it from me one night and gave it back to me 3 years later.
You know what? Can I borrow that again? Because I want to.
I think you still have it. I don't remember giving it back.
No,
this is a black show.
I'm
okay,
sure
I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check, but I'm not 100% sure.
I do hold things that I borrow from you at ransom, but I'm pretty sure I gave it back to you prior to the panning.
I think you did.
I think I gave it back to you prior to the panning because I can probably get it on the Hulus now.
Probably
the Ulas.
Actually, I think Django's on Netflix.
I have the Netflix too. You know, I got it all now. Right?
I'm sure you do have it all. You're bougie.
No, I'm not.
Brand new socks and drawers, and he's balling every time he stops to talk to y'all. He got it all. He got it all.
Oh man, I'm so mad at myself. I'm gonna do this during the commercial break. I forgot to upload the Afterburn promo, and it's funny, and I want to play it today, so I'm going to upload it during the break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here. Actually, probably not quick, probably a double header, but nevertheless, it's just for me to cover my own ass for screwing up and not loading this up before the show started. This is
Hey, you run it, do it.
This is Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. You might not know who I am, but my uncle is the star of this show, and my daddy is on this show. So yes, I'm talking about Uncle Corey and my daddy, DJ Little D. Now I'm doing this commercial to tell you to tell all your friends to listen to the show and buy the bonus show, Afterbird. Now I'm only 10 years old, so I can't buy the bonus show, but you are old enough to buy the bonus show, so why don't you just buy it? Don't all big people have all the money? It just makes sense. So go to FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterbird and subscribe. I promise you, if you do, I'll tape another commercial, because who doesn't like a cute little girl's voice on the radio? And sorry my sister was making all that noise.
Give me an S.
S.
Give me a P.
P.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me a T.
T.
Give me an I.
I.
Give me a Phi.
Phi.
What does that spell?
Spotify.
Spotify. And guess who's on Spotify?
Joe Rogan.
I am.
Oh, Fat Guy.
Fat Guy Radio Show's on Spotify.
How much money did we get? The 200 million?
Man, we haven't even crested 200 people. We need to tell people about the fact that Fat Guy Radio Show is on the Spotify app.
Can we watch for free?
No, you can't really see the show on Spotify, but you can hear the show on Spotify. And what's so cool about the Spotify app, it's built into some cars, into the in-dash navigation system. It has Spotify, so people can hear us when they're out on the road, when they're taking their road trips, when they're driving their family around the city. Fat Guy Radio Show is on Spotify. So all you got to do is go to Spotify and look for Fat Guy Radio Show and add us to your favorites.
That sounds fancy. I'm going to go right now and add us to our favorites.
You ain't got Spotify.
I do, though. Somebody got to listen to Joe Rogan.
This isn't a Joe Rogan ad. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, DA.
Why do you keep talking about Joe Rogan? This is about Fat Guy Radio Show.
Give me an S.
S.
Give me a P.
P.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me a T.
T.
Give me a Phi.
Phi.
What's that spell?
You missed the I, but Spotify.
Add us to your favorites on Spotify. That Guy Radio Show is on Spotify.
Yay!
Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we suck. Fat Guy Radio Show.
You're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. Whoa. Thank you for that commercial break. I accomplished what I set out to accomplish. Ready, set, save on select appliances at the Home Depot. Shop now while supplies last. Add flavor to your summer with up to 40% off kitchen essentials. Get it delivered or pick it up at the store. Take advantage of these deals and more through the Home Depot banner at FatGuyRadioShow.com. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. Welcome to the show. And for those of you that are just joining us on our live stream, I am your host, Corey Blaze, also known as Corito Blazito in the streets. That right there is Doug, the DA Andrew, co-host right there, and the Mocha Cub himself.
Was good.
Daniel D.T. Taylor.
Was good.
All right, that was a preempted what's good, but that works for me.
But you took a super long pause,
I know.
Corito Blazito.
Because I had a sneeze and I didn't want to.
There it is.
I didn't want to sneeze, so
there it went.
So I just snorted. Have you guys seen the viral video of the? I mean, that's a very open-ended question because it seems like
viral video
every 5 minutes there's a viral video. The viral video of the 17-year-old girl saving her dogs from a bear in California.
That was a 17-year-old girl?
I thought that was an older woman.
She was 17 years old. Yes, I understand.
Just pushed her on.
Yeah, I understand how you could be, confused at her being 17 with, you don't see too many 17-year-olds wearing blue muumuus. But that was and chanclas,
and that explains why she did it. Because she's so young and dumb.
Right.
We have the video up on our Facebook page, facebook.com/FatGuyRadioShow. If you have not seen it, I found the best clip ever. When something goes viral, I hate when people grab the original footage and then they edit it down and they put all their graphics and stuff. the cleanest version that I could find for the full frame version, because a lot of people slimmed it down to just the bear, but there was so much more that was happening in that stupid viral video. Now, for those of you that live under a rock and you look to Fat Guy Radio Show to bring you up on all the latest happenings around the world, hello, Bill. Their viral video is literally a mama bear with 2 cubs climbing on a brick fence in what probably seems to be a barrio section of Southern California. I said it right. And the bears, the brown bears, are up on the fence, and then this gaggle of dogs, I counted at least 5 dogs, came running up to bark at the bear. And then the bear was, then the big dog, there was one big dog, got punched a couple of times by the bear, and the big dog said, you know what? You got it, bro. Whatever you need, I'm out of here. And the big dog bailed out. Well, when the big dog bailed out, of course, the Chihuahua, who is clearly in the dog kingdom, the Superman of dogs, decided to go in and save the day with could only be a probably 300-pound bear. And the bear literally reached down and was about to make a snack of the Chihuahua until a 17-year-old girl comes flying out of frame, literally puts hands on the bear and pushes the bear off the fence, grabs those little punk-ass dogs, and runs away with the dog. She saves the dog.
Yeah.
See, what you didn't know and what no one tells you guys, this whole thing was planned. This was the filming of Beverly Hills Chihuahua 16. That's what it was.
Dude.
It was called Mowgli Gets Attacked.
So she gave Baloo the bear the old 1-2 to the chest to get him off of the fence. Would you look? I love dogs. I hate stray cats.
Yeah.
But I love dogs. I like domesticated, taken care of, behaved cats, which is a oxymoron in itself.
That's maybe like 2 cats.
Right? In the whole entire world, and one of those cats are dead.
Yeah. Because it trusted too much.
You know,
is the cat dead or the owner dead?
But I love dogs. I do like dogs. I don't think I would have had an instinct to go and push a brown bear off of a fence to save my little 7-pound yapping Chihuahua.
And I'm with you, and I agree with you, because, again, I was wondering, I was like, why is that woman going so hard for Chihuahuas? But, and I think you mentioned it very shortly, if it wasn't for those cubs being with that big bear, that little girl would have gotten her butt eaten.
But no, I don't think so, DA. I think it would. I think the risk is higher with the cubs there versus the
I don't
cubs.
think so.
No, a mama bear will defend her cubs to death.
But here's the thing: the little girl got the first step and got the bear off. Now the mama didn't see, or the papa. We don't know what kind of bear it was, but
It was a mama bear.
The cubs went back.
Cubs only stay with mama bears. They don't stay with the papa bear. Papa bear will eat them.
Okay, I haven't Googled bears because I'm not interested in how they have sex.
Don't
Corey knows
Google
'cause he's a
bear.
bear.
That's a whole category.
I bet it is. So the little cubs are now out of sight. So wouldn't the bear say, "Let me go get my cubs," because this threat is something?
No.
Rather than, "Oh, I just got pushed. Well, I ain't got nothing to do."
Now, I'm very familiar with the animal kingdom, DA. And the thing is that the cubs instinctively know to run for cover because they're defenseless, even though they're not very defenseless, but they are considered defenseless and they think of themselves as defenseless. The cubs are supposed to run. The mama bear is to stand her ground, which is exactly what displayed in this thing. She didn't stand her ground too much because I think the bear was caught off guard as much as the woman, the 17-year-old girl that saved her, because if you look at the bear was like, "Did you just put your hands on me?" But by the time the bear figured that out, the 17-year-old was gone.
Yeah,
I mean, it literally all happened in a blink of an eye.
But the bear jumped the wall and split.
Yeah, they lucky it wasn't in my backyard, because had I seen the bear on my fence, I would have brought out the 45 and it would have been bop, bop. I wouldn't put hands on the bear, but we would have been eating bear meat that night.
You would have had yourself a real good bear rug. Is that what you saying?
Bruh, authentic. I have a fireplace too. Ooh wee.
Am I wrong for thinking
Yes.
should have let the bear take the dog? She had 5 dogs in that shot. 1 dog gone. She got 4 other to love. She could have sacrificed one. That could have been her Abram dog or her Isaac dog. She could have sacrificed the Isaac dog. The Lord always has a ram in the bush. There was clearly a bush in her yard. The next day, she probably would have found another dog.
My goodness.
Wow.
I
Ram in the
apologize
bush.
for that, Lord Jesus. Please send your complaints to Little D's not doing anything on his birthday but sitting around getting fat because he owes too many people money and they're after him with guns at yahoo.com. I don't think I would have the instinct to go after a dog, especially having so many dogs.
And Corey, I also
It
want to
depends
point
on
out
which dog it is.
Yeah, but you're black though.
What does that have to do with
All
me
your dogs
appearing
would
to
have
be
been
chocolate?
All your dogs should have been pit bulls and
Yeah, they would have held their own.
They would have killed the bear. Pack mentality.
Killed a bear, not built a bear. Killed the bear.
Killed the bear.
It would have killed the bear, not built the bear. I don't think I would have had the instinct to. Now, when I did have a dog, God rest his heart wherever he ran off to. There was an instance, and I think I talked about it on the show, DT. You may remember. There was an instance where I was out walking the dog, and a bigger dog came up and went after. Now, the dogs were both on leashes, but the bigger dog really scared my little 18-pound miniature schnauzer to the point where he popped himself off of his leash. And I did at that time have an instinct to bend down and pick my dog up to protect him from this big dog. Even though I knew the big dog was on a leash, I didn't know if the owner was going to be able to control that dog or not. Needless to say, that was the last time I walked the dog on that street in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
But I did have the instinct. I don't think I would have had the instinct to save a dog. You know, maybe I had that instinct because I had 1 dog. She had 5. I counted 5 dogs in that shot. Man, let one sacrifice 1. That's okay.
She likes
go.
odd numbers, bro.
Let one. Well, she could have got the other little lazy dog that was on the other side of the fence in the video that just kind of came walking up, sauntering up after all the action. Did you see that dog in the far right-hand corner? He just walked up like, hey, what's going on here?
And I saw that dog, and that dog's gonna be telling all the stories of that night too. Like, oh yeah, then I stepped up and then did this.
Yeah, he gonna be that dog that say, yeah, man, they were barking and doing all. Did you see the big black Rufus? He ran off. I had to handle that bear. I handled that bear on my own. That little punk ass dog gonna be telling everybody that he was the one that saved the neighborhood.
He is, but it was actually the girl.
It was the girl.
Pushed the hell out of that. Like, how does she muster the strength? I get
for a dog.
Adrenaline.
I get the bear was on a fence, but it's like that thing was way bigger than her.
That's that's got to be a 300-pound bear.
Easily.
You
mustered the strength to push that off the wall.
And the claws. And the funny thing is that how come the girl had the instincts to push the bear off of the wall, but the bear didn't have instincts to swipe at the girl?
It did.
It did swipe at the girl? I didn't see it swipe at the girl.
Look, it swiped at the dog, and then when it was coming, it was cocking back. And then she pushed him right beforehand.
Ooh, so she got him when it was off balance.
But that's what confused me because DT, like you said, how does it push a bear? It's on a little ledge.
It's on a
6-foot
fence, 6-inch fence.
But still, the center of gravity, my guy.
Yeah. DA, please get AK-47's comment in because it's hilarious.
Oh, my bad. I'm watching the video. Little Bentley would have been a snack.
First of all, how'd you know Bentley was the name of the dog? Or is that Joe Dog's name? Dang.
Oh, my God.
The sacrificing Bentley.
I would have let the dog, the dog would have been it would have been a sacrificial lamb to the gods of the bears.
Name the dog Bentley because you can't afford one.
Name the dog Bentley because it came with its own hood ornament. I would not. I don't think I would. If now here in Arizona, we don't have bears. I mean, we do have bears in some of the outlier areas of the city, but we do have mountain lions and wolves. And they will
rattlesnakes.
And they will. You can have a mountain lion walk your back fence here in the city. I'm not talking about on the outskirts. In the city, you can have a mountain lion. I believe a couple of years ago they were tracking a mountain lion in West Phoenix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can have a mountain lion.
We also have llamas that be on the run.
Who let the llamas out? Woof.
You remember that, Sun City?
Yeah, that was great because we came up with this.
Who let the llamas out?
Who? Yeah, we have llamas that run, but animal pets. Now, here's the question that I have. I live close to a mountainous region, and I see coyotes all the time.
Yeah.
I've only had one coyote take one little baby cat out, if you remember that story on the show. I have had one coyote take out a cat. Where are the rest of these coyotes? Because there is more cats waiting for them.
Exactly. It's a feeding frenzy. Let's go.
I need to put out some coyote bait.
But also, cats are quick. It's hard to catch a cat.
It wasn't
hard for that coyote.
It wasn't for that one. That coyote was smart. That coyote dwindled it down to the weakest gazelle. And the one cat that he saw one cat cower behind the wall. Mm-hmm. He chased off the other two big cats and turned around. And as soon as he saw that one cat that cowered behind the wall, he jumped and he had that cat. I remember I told the story. He caught the cat in midair.
Well, that's when they were. That's when Acme was having their sale on Air Jordans.
You know what? You're right, Da. Maybe that was the filming of the new basketball cartoon movie with LeBron Loser James. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take
not get his powers back.
We're gonna take a quick break, and that dog was AK-47 says my mom calls Bentley my sister. She's a dog. Ooh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back here on the Dr. Phil Show, and we'll ask Ashley, does she really think that man is going to marry her, even though she sends him $10,000 a month via the Cash App? Right here on the Dr. Fat Phil Show. We'll be right back after this.
Ready to make it burn? Time for Fat Guy Radio Show. Afterburn.
Stagnant Alpha Correction Unification Program, you mother.
No, the statement. Repeat it for Lil D. Oh, come all ye faithful.
Oh, it's not a fucking Christmas song.
It sound like it.
Come all ye faithful.
Joyful,
let us adore him. Come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Come, all ye faithful. Come all on your elbows. Oh, come all on your elbows. Oh, come on, let's adore him. Oh, come all over your elbow. Oh, Christ the Lord.
I jumped off the train before it
My
crashed.
question is, how do you redore somebody? Like,
because you adored him, you loved him at first. Then you like something he did, so you try to love him more. So it's called a re-adore.
Re-adore.
you didn't say readore. You said redore.
What are you talking about?
I heard Reador.
We all horse, goddamn it.
I switched off the bed. I don't have the rejoiners ready. Oh, it's taps. That's the wheels are falling off. That's not right. Oh, that's not right. Okay, rejoiner. Here we go.
We are sorry, so sorry, sorry,
Jesus.
We'll never do it again.
Where did you get that muffin? Muffin button? I didn't install a muffin button. And where did I get this muffin?
This is Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This portion of the show is brought to you by our aforementioned Afterburn show. And that clip you just heard is from our latest episode of Afterburn, affectionately titled, Let's All Redore Him.
Oh.
Are you tired of being the lame one in your friend group? Tired of being called weird? Well, do I have the product for you? Ron Biggle here telling you about the hottest show available, Afterburn. Your friend will bust a gut and split a seam as you win their hearts with Afterburn. It's edgy, raw, and uncut. It's better than coke off a hooker's ass. For only $3 to listen and $8 to watch, you can be bigger than Corey Blaze's fat ass. Afterburn at FatGuyRadioShow.com/afterburn. Afterburn. It's not dinner that's burning. Afterburn. That's no VD. Afterburn. What's burning your biscuits? Afterburn. It's hotter than hell. FatGuyRadioShow.com/afterburn. Welcome back to the show. Whoa. DA, did we have a Phoenix popping?
No, I couldn't find them on the Phoenix. That's back of the show stuff, but no.
Oh,
we ain't popping.
Ooh, well, okay, we not popping today.
I guess we not popping.
We're getting everything on the show notes today. All right, do you like the spaghetti? Do you like the spaghetti?
No.
Well, it depends on who makes it. Because if I go to a girl's house first date and she's making me spaghetti and I ain't see her make it, I ain't eating it.
Well, this isn't fake. This is spaghetti.
That's fake, bro. My grandfather told me he had spaghetti his first date, and he was married to my grandma for 50-something years.
And no one could figure out why.
Well,
he said he didn't like
apparently it's the period blood.
Jesus.
It's a spell, bro. They put you under the spell.
No, not Jesus's blood. Blood from the vagina.
Thank you, DA, for breaking it down. You know, I always need that next level. You know, really just get right to the gutter. And when you get to the gutter, DA, you somehow always have a basement to your gutter.
Well, I was going to say, it's not me breaking it down. It's the vulva breaking down the egg.
All right. Well, thank you very much, DA, for that. I appreciate it so much. Spaghetti. As we go from menstrual to meaty. There is I had no other way to transition that, DA.
But you found something.
I found it. I'm good. Spaghetti and Meatball Joint opens its first restaurant in Phoenix, Arizona. You know what? This is Phoenix. So you know what, DA? I think I could make this an impromptu What's Poppin', just like we did last week. Because you know what, DA? I care about this show.
What's up, Phoenix? What's up? What's up, Phoenix? What's up, Phoenix? Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it.
What could make spaghetti night more fun? Perhaps serving spaghetti in a movie theater popcorn tub.
That's a lot of spaghetti.
A new restaurant by the bucket in Ahwatukee is a casual restaurant that serves, you guessed it, DT, spaghetti and meatballs in buckets. Recently opened within the Ahwatukee Foothills neighborhood near Chandler Boulevard and Desert Foothills Parkway. The menu is simple, boys, and straightforward, depending on the amount of spaghetti and meatballs you want. There are 3 portions. Bambino serves 1 half-pound of spaghetti, marinara sauce, and 3 pieces of garlic bread.
Ooh, okay.
Mizzano, it serves 2. A full pound of spaghetti, marinara sauce, and 1/4 loaf of garlic bread. That's a lot of garlic bread. And then the Familia, also known as the Corey, serves 5, 1.5 pounds of spaghetti, marinara sauce, and a half loaf of garlic bread. The buckets range from $7 to $15. The meatballs are 2-ounce meatballs made of pork, beef, ricotta cheese, and Romano cheese. And you can also buy the meatballs a la carte for $1.50 a piece. And you can add more garlic bread for $4.
That place actually sounds pretty bomb.
It really does. The owner was, quote, when he was interviewed by our friends at ABC 15, I built my concept on the words I once said to my son, Sam, as a single father. I totally read that wrong. The owner says, I built my concept on the words I once told my son, Sam, as a single father. If we could sell our leftover spaghetti, we could make buckets of money. literally that's literally when my idea came to fruition. He told ABC 15.
So we just eating the leftovers.
You know what? There's nothing better than leftover spaghetti.
Exactly. Let's go. It should be leftover spaghetti by the buckets.
Leftover pizza and leftover spaghetti is king. I'm sorry.
You ain't even gotta heat it up.
No, you don't. You can eat spaghetti cold. You can eat pizza cold. DA, don't turn your head up sideways thinking you ain't never ate spaghetti or pizza cold.
Pizza just cold like all the time. I prefer pizza cold, but spaghetti?
Oh, come on.
Just like I'm
cold
trying
noodles?
turkey sausage in my red beans and rice from now on, you need to try at least one bowl of cold spaghetti.
Okay.
And but it has to be leftover. You can't wait for it to get cold that day.
No.
The next day. Something that the refrigerator does intensifies the umami of the flavors.
But here's the thing.
Hold on, dear. I can't let that slide, even though we don't have a Corey in the kitchen. But my fine feathered mocha friend, there is no umami in spaghetti. What's happening and why pizza and spaghetti are so good the next day is because what's the two connecting factors between pizza and spaghetti?
Tomatoes,
marinara sauce.
And what does tomatoes have? Umami.
No, it doesn't. It has sugars. You boob.
Do you know what umami is?
I do know what umami is.
What is it? Please tell me.
Umami is a fish salty flavor.
No.
Yes, it is, and it's not found in normal pastas and pizzas.
Is this a strong flavor?
There is no.
I've been watching a lot of Food Wars, Corey, and they talk about umami when they talk about tomatoes.
Well, Corey, if I may interject, umami is a noun.
Somebody Googled.
Yeah, the game's on commercial. Is a category of taste in food besides sweet, sour, salt, or bitter, corresponding to the flavor of the glutamates, especially monosodium glutamate.
Salt, sodium. It's salt. That's the flavor.
But
what's happening in spaghetti and pizza is the tomatoes are getting sweeter as they cool. The sugar crystals in tomatoes are getting larger. That's what makes pizza and spaghetti taste so darn delicious the next day.
Then why are they showing
not
me
salty and pizza's not salty? What are they showing you, DA?
Pictures of tomatoes.
Boom!
Like everywhere.
I've been watching Food Wars for 3 weeks straight, Corey.
Umami from plants, sauerkraut. It looks like red wine, mushrooms, grapes, tomato sauce, and tomatoes.
Corey,
yes.
Do you understand that the Japanese people put so much research into their animes that it's never wrong? So when they say tomatoes have umami, and I say that, it is right.
I didn't even know that.
The who people?
The Japanese people. Don't come at me, Corey.
I disagree.
You can disagree, but Google just said it. I said it.
You can't disagree with Google.
Anime said it.
Google also says I weigh 212 pounds. That don't make it fat.
Oh, yeah.
That's because you put that in there.
Thank you, DA. 7427. Here's the thing. I'll call Chef Jason Smith, and I will ask him personally if umami is in pizza. He will probably say yes if it's added. But I'm telling you what makes pizza taste better the next day is the crystallization of the sugar in tomatoes.
Yes,
but you guys are saying the same thing.
I don't want to agree with him right now.
We're both saying that it's the tomatoes overnight.
It says tomato sauce, and you get pizza sauce from tomatoes.
Not
and that's
all
what I'm
the
saying.
time. You can make a pesto sauce.
Is in both of them.
Tomatoes. That's what I'm saying.
What if I make it with what if I make it with basil and cilantro? That's not tomato. It's a basil sauce. Have you never had basil pizza?
And I've never had that crap the next day either. I don't know if that pizza's still good.
It's not very good the next day.
Exactly, because it has no umami.
It has no tomatoes, which is sugar.
Umami.
Umami, yo mommy.
That sounds like
who's mama?
Umami's mama.
Umami's mama.
Are we done? Good Lord, we're done. Jesus. Hey, D-Tay, you want to go get that bucket of spaghetti?
Yes, let's go.
I really
We're getting
think
2. What was the last one called?
the Corey.
We're getting 2 Corys, one for each.
The Corey. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you do go out there, please don't go out and order the Familia that serves 5. Order the Corey and just see what they do. And the first person to Instagram me the video of their reaction, you get a free Pride shirt from the Fat Guy Radio Show swag store.
Ooh, I'm going today.
No, you're not. You're going with me soon as COVID restrictions are lifted and I feel comfortable enough going into an establishment. Definitely not one in the East Valley because, you know, those anti-maskers out there. All right, nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for you tonight. My apologies to Justin Bieber. We just plumb ran out of time. Besides, he didn't pass COVID protocol to get into the studio, so we have him standing outside where he's been for the last 10 years. Let me quickly remind you about the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store, now with more, featuring the Fat Guy Radio Show Pride shirt for the month of Pride for June. Fat Guy Radio Show swag store is open now at fatguyradioshow.com/store. When you buy a t-shirt through our swag store, your purchase supports our small, independently owned business. fatguyradioshow.com/store. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to fatguyradioshow@gmail.com or send a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. We are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. Look us up, follow, subscribe, and share. Tell everybody you know about the show, and when they ask you, what's it all about? Through your mask, tell them. They'll make you laugh and impress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel Taylor,
what's good?
Doug, the DA Andrew,
holla,
and happy brother to my little brother. Happy birthday.
Happy brother.
Shut up, Doug. I'm grown.
Damn.
Yeah, buddy. Happy birthday, brother, to my little baby brother, DJ Little D, whose DJ career would have ended if it wasn't for me. Yeah, buddy. And I'm your host, Corey Blaze, with our show mantra, skinny people.
That's me.
May not be any of us after those pictures from that last shoot. Skinny people, fat people already know they're fat, so stop
reminding me, Corey.
Stop reminding us. We are all strong.
DJ had a realization. I seen it.
It hurt. It hurt. My goodness.
Hey, F it, bro. You're happy. You're young, dog. Live your life.
Hey,
I'm not happy.
Hey, you still fine as hell today, boy. We're stronger together. See you at the top. Good night.
Hello.
We're fatter together, too.
Shut up, Doug.
Damn.